A tiny FPV drone. No mothership, no backup, just a lone quadcopter. It flies 102 kilometres deep into contested territory and hits its target. A single Russian truck, alone in what was supposed to be safe rear territory. There is no front line anymore. The skies belong to whoever flies the fastest and the farthest. The tiny FPV drone has achieved another major milestone. No mothership, no carrier drone, just a single quadcopter flying 102 kilometres to hit its target, deep behind the front line inside Russia. According to Serhiy Sternenko, an advisor to the Ukrainian defense minister, Kyiv's FPV drone operators have set a new long-range record after successfully striking a target 102 kilometres away using a quadcopter-type FPV drone operating entirely on its own, without support from a carrier drone or mothership system. Sternenko revealed on May 26 that the drone struck a Russian UAZ Bukhanka vehicle deep in the rear of Russian forces. Ukrainian troops noted that Russian vehicle activity is usually much lower at distances of around 100 kilometres from the front, since those areas are considered relatively safe from most traditional FPV drone threats. The reported 102-kilometre strike points to rapid Ukrainian progress in communications, power supply, navigation, and long-distance control link stability. Traditionally, FPV drones have very limited range because they rely on short-range radio links, battery power, and direct operator control. For long-distance missions, militaries usually use relay drones, fixed-wing UAVs, or carrier systems where another drone transports the FPV platform closer to the target. Earlier, Ukrainian interceptor drone manufacturer Wild Hornets said its Sting drone crews destroyed more than 300 aerial targets during a single day and night combat period, including one unit that reportedly achieved 120 interceptions on its own, setting a record. In a separate development, Ukrainian operators from the Bulava Unmanned Systems Battalion of the 72nd Separate Mechanized Brigade carried out a drone strike targeting multiple Russian artillery positions in Russia's Bryansk region. The operation involved FPV drones targeting deployed artillery positions inside the region. The released video appears to show strikes against several types of Russian artillery equipment, including two S-19 Msta-S self-propelled howitzers, two S-1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, two S-4 Tyulpan heavy self-propelled mortars, D-30 towed howitzers, and 120mm mortar positions. According to the battalion, the operation targeted what it described as a concentration of Russian artillery assets positioned near the border area.
We are burning down the occupiers' artillery. The video shows the effective work of our team destroying Russia's artillery park in the Belgorod region. We are turning the Russian arsenal into scrap metal. More heat is coming.
Earlier, Ukraine's 15th Artillery Reconnaissance Brigade reported destroying a rare Russian 5N-63S radar station, one of the core targeting and missile guidance components used in S-300 and S-400 air defense systems. According to the brigade, the radar was detected by aerial reconnaissance before being struck in an active frontline sector. The Russia-Ukraine war continues to escalate with no sign of stopping after more than 4 years. And in a fresh escalation, Ukraine struck Voronezh with Storm Shadow missiles, triggering explosions and smoke over Russia's Baltimore air base early on May 27th. Footage analysed by Russian outlet Astra suggested the strike hit near the 325th Aviation Repair Plant, a facility that services Russian military aircraft, including An-12, and Il-76 transport planes, Su-24 bombers, Su-25 attack jets, and Mi-8 and Mi-24 helicopters. According to Astra, Russia's Voronezh region declared a missile alert early in the morning. Regional Governor Alexander Gusev later said Russian air defenses had intercepted 2 high-speed targets over the city.
Early this morning, air defense forces on duty detected and destroyed 2 high-speed targets in the skies over Voronezh. According to preliminary information, there are no casualties. Falling debris damaged a tire shop and a trailer. The drone attack alert remains in place in the region.
Open-source monitoring channel AMK Mapping later geolocated footage showing smoke rising from the area of the Baltimore airfield. Based on the short duration of the alert and reports of high-speed targets, the channel suggested the strike may have involved British-French Storm Shadow air-launched cruise missiles, though no official confirmation has been issued. Baltimore Air Base, located in Voronezh's Sovietsky district, hosts Russia's 47th Bomber Aviation Regiment of the 105th Mixed Aviation Division. The base is known as one of the primary operating locations for Su-34 fighter bombers, which Russia regularly uses in strikes against Ukrainian territory. Russian forces have repeatedly relocated aircraft from the base due to concerns over Ukrainian long-range attacks, although the facility continues to serve as an active aviation hub. Earlier, the Baltimore Air Base was reportedly targeted in a Ukrainian strike in August 2025 that damaged an S-300 air defense division and possibly destroyed 2 Su-24 aircraft. Meanwhile, the Tuapse oil refinery on Russia's Black Sea coast was reportedly targeted again overnight. Astra published eyewitness footage from the area, though the extent of any damage remained unclear. Local authorities did not comment. Occupied Crimea also came under attack. Russian-installed Sevastopol governor Mikhail Razvozayev said Ukrainian drones and Storm Shadow missiles targeted the city overnight, with one missile reportedly striking the Southern Directorate building of Russia's central bank. Russia's defense ministry later claimed its air defenses intercepted and destroyed 140 Ukrainian drones over 7 Russian regions and occupied Crimea overnight, but made no mention of any missile strikes.